Hey YouTube, this is Wexdarn here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Snap. In this part we're going to the tunnel level, which is the second level in the game. And here we just drop in. I'm not sure what tracks we're supposed to be going along, but you know, if the car drives itself then that's fine. So take a couple of pictures of this Pikachu, it runs over here and leaps on top of Electrode, and you can this will actually get you some bonus points. Just turn over here, get a picture of Electabuzz, and you get bonus points for taking a picture of Pikachu whilst it was riding Electrode, and you also get some for actually taking a picture of Electrode whilst it's in exploding. So it's difficult to get a decent Electabuzz picture on this on your first time through, so I have to make do with the fainted Electabuzz. So also Kakuna can be a bit difficult as well, since it only drops down for very brief periods. So yeah, now if you turn around and face this door, you'll actually get a Zubat whilst it's coming through. And here we have another Pikachu here, but you can't really do much with it at the moment. And this purple ball of light here is actually a Pokemon, but you can only tell what Pokemon it is after you've developed its picture. So, and see if we can actually get into focus like that. And that was a Magikarp on our right that I've missed, but Magikarp actually appears in every single level, so you don't have to worry that much about not getting it. So it's not too bad. Also, something special over here on your left, you'll see Pikachu with a Diglett. What you want to do is try and get Diglett in the centre of the camera and take a few shots, because every time you do so it moves over a little bit, and unless you miss it like that, it goes back to the start. And I can't show you what it actually does now, so apparently it came up as question mark that time. Come on. If we can do this before leaving the room, that would be great. So take a picture of it 3 times, and it comes over here. Comes a Dugtrio. So this is very nice. Another Pokemon to add to your collection of pictures. You can normally get you're normally much closer for the pictures, but because I failed at getting a Dugtrio to appear until the end, it was kind of difficult. So yeah, these Magnemites, if you try taking a picture of them, they'll just use Thunder Wave and block your camera from working. And this part of the level is kind of annoying just because you're just slowly waiting to go for the exit, and there's nothing you can really do about the Pokemon that you're with. So just travel to the back there. At this point I actually want to talk a little bit about Todd Snap and who he actually is. He's a character who's appeared in the anime in I think 2 episodes, I can't remember the name of them. I know they were like Kanto and Johto episodes. And he's a photographer who actually managed to take pictures of Aerodactyl and Articuno, which made him kind of famous because obviously Aerodactyl's like a fossil Pokemon and Articuno is a legendary, so kind of difficult to take pictures of them. But anyway, he's apparently ended up on this island and now works for Professor Oak. After this, I don't think he's seen ever again, except for possibly a manga appearance. But let's see what Professor Oak thinks of that one. Oh, that's just depressing, I'll have that. That one's got all of the Electabuzz in it, so it might be good. 2 pictures of Kakuna. That one's at least facing us. That is a pretty good Zubat picture. We've got to give myself a bit of credit there, that was a good Zubat picture. Diglett. I don't think I've got any decent ones since I took them from far away, either way I was coming in. I don't know why I went for it so early. I normally wait for a little bit, but You know, I guess I just wanted to get over and done with, and I kind of screwed myself over in the process. So, that one, I guess. I normally get a much better picture of Doug Trio, but surely you could tell that's a Magnemite. I mean, I know it's blocking it from being a perfect photo, but oh, you could have at least claimed I was taking a picture of the Haunter there. It's not as if there's nothing there. Anyway, Haunter's pictures. That one's pretty good. I think it will be that one. I mean, it's not facing the camera, but at least it's got it all on there, and it's a decent size, so... Right, chosen everything, straight to Professor Oak. Right. Wow. It is Pikachu on a ball. 600 points for that, great. So, got the pose right. It's in the middle of the frame, so as you can see, that's a much better one than just Pikachu on its own, so it's great. Very nice pose. Oh, you're so kind, Professor.
Wonderful.
Let's see, how's it like the buzz? It's, like I say, it's quite difficult to get a good picture of it on your first time through the levels, so don't be surprised if you don't get that high score on it. Kakoona's terrible unless you're actually actively going after it, so... Huh. I didn't expect to get a 1000-point pose on Kakuna, but then again you can't really get different poses on a Kakuna. That'll do. This is Zubat. Right, so I got the pose right at least. And that's 3000 points, so... It was very far away, Diglett. I wasn't close at all, I was very far away. Apparently that's good enough for the other stuff, but... See, how has the report improved? Wait, Wexdarn, let's return to my lab. When he says wait, your name, and then let's return to your lab, it means he's got something to give you. So, take pictures at a good pace to make your work easier. Present you with something, it will come in handy for taking Pokemon pictures. Use apple-shaped Pokemon food. It's not just apples, even though Pokemon have been shown to eat apples in the anime, but... anyway, what we have to do is go back to the tunnel area, and I will cut to the part where we need apples, like where we specifically need apples to actually get through. So yeah, I'm just going to cut to that now. Right, so the place that you need to actually use the apples is this last room here. What you can do is you can throw the apples down here and it'll actually distract Magnemite, so you can take a picture of it, but and if you lure them all together, they actually form together to become a Magneton. So you can take a picture of that. I mean, I've taken very bad pictures, but what you have to do to continue on with the game is you have to hit the electrode that's behind there. And apparently I didn't do it in time, so it's not going to give me that. So I'm just going to take a good picture of Magnemite, or at least attempt to. Like, try and get it to face me. I mean, hopefully that'll do, and that's just kind of creepy, that's staring off into the distance, but I'm just going to show Professor Oak my pictures, and then I'm going to go back to that spot, because we need to blow up that electrode again. Okay, I wasn't planning on showing you any pictures from this trip, I was just going to do them off screen, but apparently this is a picture of Electrode. I'm completely baffled by his judgment on this, but anyway, back to the Electrode at the end of the level. Alright, so here we are back in this section of the cave again, and I'm just going to quickly try and get a better picture of Magnemite, because the last one was pretty terrible, but anyway, now we're going to go over here and hit Electrode, and if it actually wants to work for us this time, we're going to go to the secret exit. There we go. Now explode. Yay, we did it this time. So, straight in there, and we're off into the next level. So, we don't care that Electrode's just fainted, we're just going to fly straight over him and even spray the jets from our vehicle onto him. Anyway, I'll just show these pictures and then we'll be right back at the course select. Yeah. Okay, so here we are at the course select screen. We've just unlocked the new level, which is the Volcano. And this is actually a really fun level in my opinion, so I'm gonna go have a quick drive through it. Now, right at the start, you're gonna want to go into pitch mode just because we've got these Rapidash running past. There's one on his own and then there's one with a friend. Also there's several Rapidash down there, and yeah, you can get them to rear up, and if you're close enough that can make a good photo, but I don't think I was close enough to really pull that off. Now this Vulpix, rather than just stopping and taking a picture of it, you're going to want to try luring it up here, but I'm doing a terrible job at it, so I'm just going to have to lure these two together. But you might notice that we've got a bonus from, oh, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but you get a bonus from having the same Pokemon in the pictures, so getting two Vulpix together like that's great. They do have like a specified stopping point, if I remember rightly, where like they would all pose together in like a triangle if you had all three of them, but because I don't, then we're not having them. This is actually a really good photo opportunity here. If you get the Charmander to get the food, then Magmar will actually attack it and it'll evolve into a Charmeleon. But you have to like set it up from a distance if you want a good shot, because obviously the sooner you set it up the better chance you have a photo opportunity. With these Charmanders you want to give them food so they will actually call more Charmanders. And yet wild starter Pokemon on this island. It's awesome. Let's see. Now, I think at this point I'd probably like to mention something. If I don't think I said it already. Pokemon Snap was originally designed for the N64 as just a typical like safari type thing where you just take pictures of wild animals. But the reason it was changed being that the designers didn't see the motivation really, so they switched over to Pokemon, and apparently the motivation for players was much clearer. But I don't know, I'm glad that they did it because I enjoy this game, and I don't think it'd be as fun if you didn't have animals that could shoot fire and do stuff. But anyway, I'm rambling. We have this egg here, which I believe is the first egg to appear in the games. If this game came out before Hey You Pikachu, and I think it did. So what you have to do is hit it with an apple, lands in the lava, and it hatches into a Pokemon that ironically can't breed. So yeah, that's Moltres, one of the 3 legendary birds of Kanto. And these two Magmar like to fight each other, so just leave them to that. Moltres does a return over that wall, so you know, I'm gonna grab that photo. If you throw apples in here, you can get Magikarp to jump out like that, and you can do something with those, but not with the apples. So we're gonna wait till later until we get that item. Let's see. This is a better photo opportunity for Charmeleon than the one before if you didn't like fling the apples onto the island from a massive distance. So now what you want to do is knock Charmeleon into the lava pool, and this Charmeleon evolves into Charizard, so there's actually a wild Charizard on this island. What you want to do is hit that once he's done his like roar, and he will actually use Flamethrower on you. which I think is a great photo, even though it probably should have burned us a little bit. It doesn't look like there's any sort of protection on the 0-1, so anyway, let's just browse through these photos, and the way I'm going to do this is like the first time I complete a course, we're going to browse through the photos together, and then after that I will just browse through the photos off screen. But I think I'll take that one, just because it has like the rapidash in the distance, so it could get a bonus. Yeah, that one's a pretty good Vulpix shot. Where's one of those ones roaring at me? That one's more on centre, so I'll probably get more points. Because being on centre is one of the more important things, since it actually doubles your points. So if you have a choice between like a slightly bigger one or one that's on centre, then go for the centre one, because it will double everything. So I think that one's a good Magmar one. One of Magikarp. I should point out that I did actually go back into the tunnel level and take a picture of a Magikarp off screen, so we do actually have one to compare it to now. So but you know where the Magikarp jumps out, because I mentioned it. It's just like we heard it but we didn't turn around in time, so I'll get that. With Pokemon that use attack moves, because there's a couple of them that do, it's kind of difficult to pick like when the opportune moment is the one that Professor Oak would like the most. So yeah, just experiment and you'll find one that the game likes. So yeah, bonus for Rapidash. It's only 200 odd points, but it's a bonus at least. Size, pose, and give me some bonus for another Vulpix there. There we go.
Wonderful.
I knew that pose would help.
Wow.
You can actually set up the Charmander a lot better later on. There's an item that will really help you with those. So we might go back there and I might show that off. So wow, over 5,000 points for that picture. Wow. See Moltres, 640. So 2 Magmar fighting are worth more than a picture of Moltres to Professor Oak. That's just great. So there's the one from the tunnel. So ooh, that's in the centre? Normally he's quite picky with what's in the centre, but I'll roll with it. So 410. Not doing bad, not a bad one. And finally Charizard. Yeah, to be honest, I'm surprised Todd's not dead with everything that he does in this game, so... Oh, he's got something for us.
Welcome back.
Hello. Right, go to course, and we've got a new level, which is the river level. I'll go on that in the next episode, so until then, I shall see you then, YouTube.